I like the green color especially because it represents the season of spring. Let's take a look at the green variants. Beautiful, isn't it?
这一款手机呢，它设计的元素啊，是
The
源自
design elements of this smartphone inherit the tradition of the Xiaomi lineup.
这个颜色
Moreover,
也特别的生意盎然啊。
the color of this smartphone is also refreshing.
真机图，大家
And this is a picture of the actual
同
smartphone.
时呢，我们也准备了一款
At the same time, it also comes in purple with AG frosted glass, which is a great match with young people. Both men and women can use it. And we also have the classic black.
这一次呢，小米 Sport 呢有3种。
So this time, Mi 11 Pro comes in 3 color variants. The display of Mi 11 Pro is like Mi 11. It's a top-level display. This is a AMOLED quad-curved display.
采用了1式的发光材
It
料。
uses E4 materials.
最新的
And this is the latest technology in 2021. And this display supports 2K HD display. It also has a refresh rate of 120 Hz. Such a best-in-class display. We participated in the display evaluation and we got A+ score in the evaluation.
这一次，在这款屏幕上，
This time,
我们还采用了
in this
数理
display,
世界的
it is also boosted by Dolby Vision.
这一款技术，从亮度、
This
色
technology,
对比度来看，
in terms of contrast, color, and the brightness, looks
并
vivid.
叹为观止。
Its effect is stunning. In the past, we mainly used this technology on laptop and TV, but this is the first time that we introduced this technology to smartphones to create a better viewing experience. Such a fine display is also
康宁
protected by the latest
最新的玻璃
technology of
叫
Corning,
Victus，
which is the Corning
这个
Gorilla
玻璃
Glass
呢
Victus.
防刮的性能是上一代的
Its
1.5倍。
anti-scratch performance is 1.5 times better, and its impact resistance performance is 2 times better than the previous edition. With such a strong protection, the mobile phone will be easy to use, but this is far from enough. Upon
仔细
shipment,
地为大家贴了一个
we will also apply a
保护膜，
quad curve screen protector to the mobile
是抗
phone.
菌的。
It is antibacterial screen protector, and also in the box, it comes with a antibacterial case. So this
顶级的屏幕
is the top-notch display of Mi 11 Pro.
立体声双
It
人
also supports the
还是
stereo
哈曼顿
dual speaker, and we have sound by Harman
无
Kardon.
不彰显了
All
这个
these
机皇的体验。
represent the experience of the king of Android. What about the performance? This is also your concern.
它也同样采用了骁龙888
It is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 888. This is the best mobile platform in the world. Talking about Snapdragon 888, people might be concerned about the energy efficiency and battery life.
以前呢，我们都是吧，经常跑个分。
In the past, we usually run the benchmark score evaluation. Now, recently, people like to run the Genshin impact. Now, let's run the Genshin impact on our mobile
可能有
phone.
很多消费者不了解啊。
Maybe many users don't know Genshin Impact is one of the most popular mobile
它对
games.
手机的性能的要求特别
It
高。
has very high requirements to the performance of the mobile phone. Many people say that Genshin Impact is already the latest evaluation
我们选择了
tool
高
for
的
the
话
performance of the mobile phone, and we select the extreme image quality and we test it for 30 minutes, and we want to challenge the gaming device
我们
directly.
跟今天市场上的2款电器手机比一下啊。
So we want to compete with 2 gaming smartphones in the market, and we can run on 58 or 59 FPS,
30分钟。
and we run the game for 30 minutes.
跑了30分钟啊。
After 30 minutes, this phone's temperature stands at 50.9 degrees, and this one is 52.7 degrees Celsius. I think we all know the Mi 11 Pro will be way better. Let's see the temperature. It is 49.3 degrees. To show you this, I want to tell you that Mi 11 Pro is very strong in its heat dissipation performance. Let's take a closer look. First, it has a large vapor chamber. More importantly, it has a new phase heat conduction material. The heat conduction property is improved by 100%. So this is the liquid cool system. And I prepared a short video as an explanation of this technology.
加入新型相变散热材料。当处理器高负载运行时，固态相变散热材料吸收热量转化为熔融的液态。在液态状态下，让处理器表面和散热器间充分接触。 将热量高效导出至 VC 液冷板 ，VC 液冷板内部的液体吸热气化，带走从处理器传导而来的热量，在机身内部形成三态转换的高效立体散热系统。
真的非常非常的棒。
Really good.
骁龙888
Snapdragon 888 2K display, 120 Hz refresh rate. This is the top-level configuration of the flagship phone. So these features are great, but they also consume a lot of energy. Now, flagship phones equipped with these features, in addition to Mi 11, usually struggles with battery life.
要不我们仔细看看这款 Pro 的续航怎么样
Well, let's take a look at the battery life of Mi 11 Pro, right? To resolve the issue of battery life, first, it is supported by a 5,000 mAh battery.
我们来比较一下
Let's make some comparison.
续航呢
Talking about battery life, without comparison, you don't feel anything.
我们决定了采用目前比较流行的
We want to
5小时的重度续航测试来
test the phone by using the mobile phone for 5 hours heavily.
的数据呢是我们自己
So the data of Mi 11 Pro comes from our laboratories, and the test results of other smartphones actually come from other test institutions.
我希望我们这个比较只是为了展示一个真实
This
的结果
comparison is only to show you the actual situation. We don't want to crush any competitors, so please make no mistakes.
我也曾经试图我说我们能不能不要任何比较
And I also suggest that maybe we don't need to make any comparison, but without comparison, we all say we have a better battery life. And even if we use notary offers, people won't buy the result. Therefore, we will use the third-party test result as a comparison.
各个厂家的顶级的旗舰
So these are the flagship smartphones from different vendors, and we test the phones for 5 hours heavily. You see the results.
他们都撑不到5个小时
The other 3 smartphones cannot last for 5 hours, but the remaining battery of Mi 11 is 15%, and the remaining battery of Mi 11 Pro stands at 21%. Remarkable.
续航到底有多强
And we are curious about the real battery life of this phone. Can we compare it to iPhone? Can we compare it with other smartphones of other vendors? Can we compare it with smartphones equipped with Snapdragon 870?
888的续航
Many people say the battery life of 888 is not as good as Snapdragon 870s, but it depends on whose phone it is. Let's see the result of the
我有
comparison.
旗舰手机的第3名
So we rank number 3 among all the flagships, and the first 2 are still the Xiaomi lineup.
所以不要动不动就说888翻车
Therefore,
看谁
don't
888
say the battery life of 888 is not good. It depends on who is the manufacturer of the smartphone. So I think we can come to a conclusion that in terms of performance, heat dissipation, and battery life, it is the Mi 11 Pro is equivalent to gaming phones. It is indeed the king of Android.
我们再看一下5000毫安时的电池
Let's take another look at the 5,000 mAh battery. You might have the fear
会不会
that
又重又厚
it might be heavy and
大
clumsy.
家睁大眼睛看一下，它只比小米
Let's take a closer look. It is only slightly heavier and thicker than Mi 11, but we have 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And the data is on the left-hand side. You can take a picture of it. It is only 8.53 millimeter thick, and it is only 208 gram heavy.
是不可思议的。
It is incredible to do this. Why? Because
我们全球首发了一款新型电池，
we debuted a latest battery in the world. It has a higher power density, smaller size, and faster charging
我们
efficiency.
之前在预热的时候已经跟大家讲过了。
So during our warm-up, we already mentioned that with this battery, it is actually the cutting-edge technology in the battery technology called silicon oxygen anode battery. It is also released with the new energy vehicles, and by the application of this kind of battery, the energy efficiency is greatly improved, and also we have adopted the MTW 20 tab fast charge battery, and we have 20 tab.
在电池技术上，
And so in terms of the battery technology, we have a lot of other advanced technologies, and I wouldn't elaborate on it. But with this new type of battery, actually with this 8.55 millimeter, we have a 5,000 milliamps battery, and we also prepared this 67 watt wired fast charging technology. So we may ask by the fans that why don't you use 120 watt? It is also released for the first time last year by Xiaomi.
播的时候没有用的。
So with our Mi 11 Pro, there's a simple philosophy because we need to keep a balance with the battery capacity with the thickness. So we want to create this 5,000 milliamps battery, but we want to avoid it to be too oversized, and also we want to keep the high efficiency.
电部门呢选择
And so our battery charging department confirmed the 67 watt charging technology, and it is also astonishing because it takes only 36 minutes to charge it to 100%.
所以这就是我们为
And so as a result, this is why we decided to use this 67 watt
这一次我们还
fast charge.
全球
And I want to share with you another thing for the very first time, because we are also releasing the 67 watt wireless fast charging
这几年
mode.
来小米
And in recent years,
全球
Xiaomi has been leading the wireless charging technology in the world, and has the top-notch technology. And with this wireless charging, we have the 6 times supercharging technology. I won't elaborate on it because I don't want to make this launch as a lecture, but we do have our detailed productions with detailed configurations, and the test result actually surprised me because it is actually on par with the wired charging technology. It has almost the same charging efficiency. Do you believe it?
我们小米
Let's have a look.
67瓦
With our wired charging technology against our wireless 67 watt charging mode. So, what a surprise. So with our wireless charging mode, it also takes 36 minutes, which is incredible. So now, in order to cope with the release of Mi 11 Pro, we're also introducing this wireless charging stand to you, which is also very powerful, with a power efficiency of 80 watt. And also it has this outstanding appearance. Looks very nice. It looks really beautiful. And so with this wireless charging stand, I believe you all remember that because in the past, we need to match the mobile phone with the charging stand, and we had made major breakthrough in this. But I also get some feedback from the Mi fans who are fans of TV series. They can only charge the phone by placing it vertically on the charging stand. So now we're making this possible. You can place it horizontally or vertically. This might be a small enhance to the user experience, but it is really much more convenient. And can you imagine how much effort is behind this simple change? I find it really amazing. And they introduced how we did this. There are two different charging devices within this charging stand. And we want to achieve this breakthrough at all costs. So I find our engineers really lovely at Xiaomi, and I have so many stories to tell about this. And so with this 80-watt wireless charging stand, in the box, there is also a 120-watt charger. With this set, it is actually representing the top-notch quality of wireless charging devices, because we are all talking about environment-friendly concept, because this is the best of the best in wireless charging. It is a little expensive because it also costs more to produce it. And also, there's also a environmental-friendly standard version without any cable or charger in box. Because if you already have charger and cable at your home or in your office, then I would suggest you to have this environment-friendly version. And if you don't have the chargers, we have a set with the same price. And so now I'd like to recommend the wireless charging stand one more time to you, because there are people who have never experienced the fun of wireless charging stand. You simply need to place your phone on it, and the charging starts. And even if your friends are using iPhone, they can also borrow your charging stand. Because I was telling them, if you are giving for free an extra charger, maybe you can this one, but they said this one is much more expensive. So how do we provide an extra discount to our users? And I said yes. So this is our special offer. You only need to add another 199 RMB. But I need to explain to you, because our supply chain department has informed me that we have limited numbers of this charging stand in a first-come, first-served manner. And also in several years, it won't be outdated. 80-watt wireless charging stand. And I believe we should give a bonus to our charging department, because they also have a wired version. And so, do you know what this one is? This is like a magical technology, because normally when you need to charge it with a wireless charging pad or charger, you need to match the positions with the coils. So we were thinking about, like, there are different companies, for example, they're using magnet charging technologies, but with our wireless charging pad, you simply need to place your phone on it and the charging starts. And before this, actually we have this wireless charging pad that automatically search for your phone, and you may still have the impression. But actually the mechanism is running